Dobro jutro, dragi moji. To jest nije jutro, ali ipak je dan. Svečanost je velika. Ja ću vam sada prezentirati nešto, pa ćete moći pogledati iz prve ruke, vidjeti bez ikakve ne želim ništa sakrivati i pa ćemo vidjeti kako to u stvari i treba biti, no, da li treba zvučat ili ne treba zvučat, nebitno je sad. U ovom slučaju, budući nemam druge opcije, nemam opcije da šaljem video, nemam. Eto, onda ću, jako mi blješti tu, okrenut ću na drugu stranu, samo sam htio da se vidi da to ja govorim, da ne bude bilo da neko izmišlja ili nemam pojma. Ne, ja sam. Nema zajebancije. Gledajte ljudi.
So here we are, 13th of September, Brandenburg Gate. Very happy to be here. Am I speaking loudly enough? I hope so. I know we're here to talk about the genocide in Gaza, but I see that you have Ukraine also on your agenda. This is my speech now. I've been watching Ukraine since the Maidan coup in 2014. All right, now I have to scroll down a bit. I'll say this. I've noticed Ukraine seems to be a deeply divided country. In Kiev and in the West, it appears to be more anti-Russian than in the East, where they speak Russian and are more pro-Russian. After the Maidan coup in 2014, the people of Crimea held a referendum and voted 96% to become part of the Russian Federation. And they did. Power to the people, I say. I've got a good idea. Stop the war immediately and hold new referenda in the following oblasts: Donetsk, Lugansk, Kherson, Zaporozhye, and any other disputed oblasts. It's not rocket science. Let the local people decide whether they want to stay part of the Ukraine ruled by the disciples of Stefan Bandera in Kiev, or become part of the Russian Federation. Leave it up to them. Power to the people, I said. I know I said that before. Power to the people. Power to the people. It's only my opinion, of course. It's nice to be able to express my opinion here today. Speaking of opinion, I'm going to talk a little bit about England now, because I watched the people in Parliament Square being arrested on Saturday. Speaking of opinion, it's my opinion that Palestine Action, which is a direct action protest movement in England that has been acting to remove Elbit systems from the UK, good idea. It's my opinion that Palestine Action is a great organisation, and I support Palestine Action with all my heart. Expressing that opinion in England makes me liable under what is laughingly called the law of the land, makes me liable to up to 14 years in prison. Okay, we're moving on to the genocide in Gaza. We're all here today to support our brothers and sisters in Palestine. The vast, vast majority of ordinary people all over the globe are demanding an end to the unspeakable crime that Israel is committing, not just in Gaza, but in the rest of occupied Palestine. The unspeakable crime is Zionism. Now, our leaders pretend to ignore it because it makes them uncomfortable. When they sneak a sidelong glance, like that, they are reminded of our own unspeakable colonial history in North and South America, Australasia, and, let us not forget, Africa. So whether they're English or Spanish or Dutch or Portuguese or French or German, our colonial projects were never pretty. Colonists, considering themselves superior to the indigenous people whose lands they steal, always believe it is their manifest destiny to act as they please in colonized lands, even if what pleases them is rape, pillage,
Murder.
murder.
Yeah.
They believe it is their God-given right. This is the problem. Does any of this sound familiar? Is this ringing any bells?
Yes.
Have you listened to Ben-Gvir or Smotrich or Netanyahu on the subject? I have. Or listened to Donald Trump or his son-in-law Jared Kushner or Mike Huckabee or Alex Karp, the CEO of Palantir? Listen to any of them?
Motherfuckers.
Anyway, I'm not really laughing. I'm crying inside. I'm not laughing about any of this.
So,
the raping and pillaging is basically just a sideshow, though. The fundamental object of all colonialism is always to steal the land, of course, and anything valuable under the land. Oh yeah, as an aside, in the current genocide, soldiers from the most moral army in the world steal women's underwear. Now I'm really not laughing. Colonists steal anything and everything because they can, and they always do it in God's name. In my own country's case, it was sometimes just in the name of king and country. Now I am laughing. All right. In any event, it was always our manifest destiny. Ask Winston fucking Churchill. Anyway, the rest is always just history. Or is it? History's a tricky thing because it depends who writes the history, doesn't it? Or is it just theatre? Theatre. All those fine words, declarations of independence, what we're going to do. All men are created equal. All people should be endowed with certain inalienable rights. All that bullshit. The pretense of liberty, freedom, democracy. It's all just theatre, darling. Theatre. Hang on. Where am I? I need to scroll down a bit. Yeah. Push this up a bit. I'm sorry, I'm having to work thumb drive. I think it's called a thumb drive. And it's a bit tricky, you see. How is it in where are you? Berlin today, in front of the Brandenburg Gate? Is it a bit chilly? Hang on, here we go. All the artifact of Hollywood cannot conceal the depths of the depravity that is our common history. Of course, our leaders look away like that. They fear the blinding light of truth. The truth is that our Western governments, when they collude in Israel's deranged bloodbath in Gaza, are not just defending this genocide, they're defending our own indefensible colonial pasts. To quote a line from my new song, Sumud, which I hope you will listen to today, quote, "We're sorry that we did it, mummy. We only did it for the fucking money." I'm glad I wrote that. That's a good line. Anyway, I'm going to get serious for a minute. No, I'm serious the whole time. I wish I was actually there with you today. We need to look into each other's eyes. Why? So we can share our love and truth with one another as we stand shoulder to shoulder and defeat the Trumps and Netanyahus and Starmers of this world and their attachment to manifest destiny and money and lies and deceit and hatred. Yeah. Thank you. We are here at the Brandenburg Gate today, armed with love and truth, to say no, nada más, Herr Steinmeier, Mr. Starmer, President Trump, Monsieur Macron, Netanyahu, Noboa in Ecuador, Milei in Argentina, all of you. This is the end of the road for you and your kind. We are many, you are few, and we are not lemmings. We are human beings. We will not move one solitary inch closer to your Armageddon. There is a child at the crossroads. That child is alone, defenseless. We will not allow you to bulldoze that child into the ditch, to make way for Trump's Mar-a-Lago Gaza. No. We will pick that child up and cradle him, her, in our arms. We, the ordinary people of the world, will stand shoulder to shoulder with that child for as long as it takes to drive the barbarians from his or her homeland. We shall overcome. Yeah. Thank you for coming today. We shall overcome. Peace. Sumud. That was easy.
Hvala vam. Volim vas sve.